Recently, the government of India and Maldives inked the contract for the Greater Malay Connectivity Project with the Mumbai-based company Afcons. This infrastructure project, the largest ever by India in Maldives, involves the construction of a 6.74-kilometer long bridge and causeway link that will connect Malé with the neighboring islands of Villingli, Gulhifalhu and also Thilafushi. The Government of India is funding the implementation of the Greater Malay Connectivity Project through a USD 400 million line of credit and USD 100 million grant. GMCP is not only the biggest project India is doing in Maldives, but also the biggest infrastructure project in Maldives overall, and will give a major boost to the Maldivian economy. Now, talking about the need of this particular project. Close to 40% of the entire population of Maldives lives in Malé, that has an approximate area of 8.30 square kilometer, making it one of the most densely populated cities in the world. This has prompted the current government in Maldives to consider the decentralization and also the development of other inhabited islands by equipping them with other civic facilities that would incentivize people to relocate to these islands. With this bridge, the transportation and also the connectivity to Malé would improve, opening up the alternative route for transport that has been a persistent issue so far. Now, why these particular islands are chosen? In the island of Gulhifalhu, a port is presently under construction under the Indian line of credit. Located 6 km from Malé, since 2016, the island has been promoted by the Maldives government as a strategic location for manufacturing, for warehousing and also for distribution facilities due to its proximity with the capital city. Located 7 km from the capital, Thilafushi was created and designated as a landfill in the early 1990s to receive garbage created mostly in Malé. Over the past 5 to 6 years, the government began waste management more effectively by using the modern waste disposal methods instead of the original landfills. And that coincided with the establishment of industrial manufacturing and also warehousing facilities on this particular island of Thilafushi that transformed it to a major industrial zone. Maldives has also plans to expand the industrial work on Thilafushi, making the bridge's connectivity to the capital indispensable for transportation of employees and other services. Moving on to the finances. Of the $500 million, $100 million is the grant, while $400 million is the loan. After a 5-year grace period, interest rate is 1.75% and Maldives has to repay it over a 20-year period. This $500 million has only been given for the GMCP, while several million dollars are committed by India for other community-focused projects in the country. Plans for the project date back to the year 2013, around the time Chinese restarted work on the Malé Bridge after a brief pause. When the Solé government came to power in the year 2018, India expressed interest on working on this particular project along with the port in Gulhifalhu. But what if the project doesn't get completed on time? This isn't only about an ambitious project involving both India and Maldives. The terms of the agreement also call for the completion of the bridge by the year 2023. If the Mumbai-based company Afcons fails to deliver the deadline, then it might not reflect well on the bilateral relations. For India, Maldives holds a strategic importance, and showing that it can deliver would help mitigating some of the concerns that may exist in Maldives. Also, the fact that there are the 2023 presidential elections and the 2024 parliamentary elections in Maldives. Recently, the India-friendly ruling Maldivian Democratic Party or MDP has witnessed a split between the Nasheed supporters and the Solé loyalists. Malé is a major seat because 40% of the population lives there. It would be in India's interest to finish the project by the year 2023. Cause MDP couldn't win the last Malé Council elections, and if the opposition PPM were to come to power, it would be a cause of concern for India. And that is because they are known to be more friendly towards China than India. Thus, it is also extremely important for the timely completion of the Greater Malay Connectivity Project.